The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
Welcome to Mr. versus Mrs. LaGrasso versus LaGrasso right here on Vince Russo's The Brand and Big Vito Brand Audio. I'm the Mrs. part. I'm Noel. I am, what do I want to say? Accompanied, escorted by, what are we doing here? You're Mr. part. You're Big Vito.
Escort.
Yeah, you're an escort, all right. Big Vito LaGrasso, former WWE superstar and one handsome gentleman.
How's everything tonight? It's the BIGV coming to you live, baby live. We got a good show for you planned. Sorry about last week, guys. A couple of things came up. But we're back this week. Let's start off the show by wishing Vinny Roo a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Vince. The People's Album is wishing the People's Album a happy birthday. So now that we got that out of the way.
I've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, no, it's been good. We've had some good shows while you were gone.
Yeah, you guys flopped. Your show flopped.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it was terrible. Just so everybody's aware, Mr. Virtue won the meal extraordinaire.
I stopped lying.
He did. He won it. He's my representative, and when he represents me, he wins because we're winners, and you're Vito.
And you know Vito wins. He's got some good stories.
Really? I just watched a match with you against Tatanka, and you lost. And then, I don't know, 20 years later, you wrestled him again, you lost again. I wouldn't say that's a winning record.
What is a hell of a match?
It was a good match. I will put the match over. Vito, what did you do while I was gone on the show? Did you give people too many choices? Everybody said there were too many choices. They were confused.
You know what, people? Suck it.
No, you can't just say suck it. You're supposed to give people 2 choices. You gave them 18 choices. They didn't know what to do. They were very confused. I have to write things out when I leave.
Hold on. My shit is like Chris Root. You pay for every item.
No, that was a lot of items you gave him. You were like, I like all these foods. Let me name them. And you went down the list.
But Vinny Roo doesn't give shit.
You went down the list of Jericho to tell everybody every food you ever ate. And then you're like, I like these foods. Vote for me. And everybody was confused. You got were you hungry? I know you've been on a diet. Was it hunger that got you that week?
Oh, this diet.
I think it was the diet. You gave all these, you're like, I love ravioli.
This diet has been something, guys. The body is transformed. You can see it in my face. I'm looking at myself and I'm like, wow, this looks good. Everything is good.
I need my hair done.
Yes, honey.
I got a 1989 scrunchie that matches my sweater going on. Why is it we can talk about your face, but when we get to talking about me, it's yes, honey.
Because you don't say anything. You know, just.
I say tons of things. You say too many things. You confused everybody with 47 choices of foods. I love ravioli. I love tiramisu.
I don't like ravioli.
No, it was just
if
a
you
list.
paid attention.
Oh, I didn't. I just said
Thank you.
Put it up for everybody else. I was confused too. I didn't know what
You've
foods
been
or what. I had to
confused
talk
since
to
the day
Virtue.
you were born. That's the problem.
You haven't known me since the day I was born.
All right.
Topic time?
Now, do you go into the topic time? But I think we got a big announcement. Talk about the Patreon.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we, myself and Big Vito, have teamed up with the good folks over at Hameen Media to bring to you the Big Vito LaGrasso Patreon. Big Ray is coming on. He's going to do a fantastic show with Big Vito. There's going to be interviews. There's going to be travel footage of me and Vito going around. There's going to be inspirational messages. And it's starting on February 1st, which is next Monday. Wow, next Monday already. Next Monday, you guys are going to be able to see the first show debuting with Big Vito and Big Ray, the biggest show there ever was. Right. Huge. It's huge. So you'll be able to go on there, but you can subscribe now by going to patreon.com/the Big Vito brand. Are you excited? I'm excited.
Guys, when we started this out, this was just like a rehabilitation thing for Noel. And after 3 years of us, when we started out, we were made fun of because we didn't have a studio. We were new. We didn't have a microphone.
We were using a phone.
We were ridiculed, but it was a learning process. And you
Right.
just don't go from, you just say, oh, I'm going to be a podcaster. Like many people say, I'm going to podcast. No, you need proper equipment. You need to have a studio. You need to have a background. You need to have certain things. And in the past 3 years, we have accomplished this feat. So now, with this following that we have, we decided to do the Patreon. And the Patreon should bring us a great deal of traffic. And we have a good following where people want to pay for content.
But we want to interact with people. And with the roads that we have right now, we don't have enough. We can't interact with you guys enough with what we have. Now, we're going to still keep our Twitch free content. We still will have that. We'll still stream video games and whatever else we do on there. But we want to be able to call you if we want to call you. If you want to talk to us, we want to be able to talk back and forth. We want to be able to have that relationship with you guys. And Patreon's going to give us that opportunity to do that. And I'm really excited about Humming Media because we love Big Humming here, Big Vito brand, and we're happy to be on board with them. It's
and
a big deal
guys,
for us.
we've always said, we'd like to do the pay to go to Disney with Big Vito and Noel. Well, this could be part of the package.
Right.
Okay, so guys, there's a lot of things that's going to happen. Look for the launch on February 1st. I hope everybody participates. We're not asking for $1 million. The tiers are reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Nothing outlandish, nothing bad. Just guys, come participate. Hit the subscribe button. I know we ask people all the time to subscribe, but if you guys could participate in the Patreon, that would be wonderful. We would appreciate it. Instead of sending Vince albums, show some love our way.
We're cheaper than an album.
We're cheaper than an album.
Podcast hose.
All right. So, what do you got?
Hey, you got like the big. Look at this. You got the old school Big Vito on today. Look at you. Look at you, Big V, with your Big Vito on out here, and you got the Zubaz on. Yeah. What is this? What is this ensemble?
Well, looking at myself, I look like the old Big Vito.
You
right
do.
Now.
You do look like the old Big
Vito. This is a great thing, guys. When you know all the secrets and you know all the little tricks, but the biggest thing is, and my wife can tell you, watching me stick with a diet and watching me train and watching me do what I'm doing, a diet doesn't last 2 weeks.
He has willpower like I've never seen before. This is coming from a fat ass because I love my food. He has willpower like I have never seen anybody have willpower in my life.
Guys, when you know what to do and you know what it takes to make it to the top and you know what it takes to have that body and you know how to do it. Everybody, and I know, and we have a lot of friends out there, they do the keto thing, they go to the gym, they're on keto for 3 weeks, they lose 30 pounds. They get off of keto and then they gain 40 pounds. So what good was the keto? And I'm so against that. There are easy diets, but protein shakes, egg whites, guys. Protein shakes, tuna fish. The more protein you take in your body, the better it is.
You could tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
Like I said, guys, this is the Big Vito brand with the BIGV, with the LOG.
And was it good enough for you?
Don't listen to it.
Anyway.
But the proof is in the pudding.
You can't eat pudding. It's not on the diet.
I don't want to eat pudding. Okay. That's why. Okay, I went grocery shopping, right?
Are you going to bury me for my food choices? I eat healthy.
You do. Now that I'm cooking for you. It's sad because, she is spoiled. I make pancakes when she wants them. Right? Protein pancakes. Then we have egg whites and bacon. She has bacon, I don't know. And then she has her bagel because that's what she likes. But you talk about a well-balanced diet. You talk about, she's starting to eat correctly. Not that she likes it. I mean, she still has her Wawa sandwiches.
Yeah, but I eat healthy Wawa sandwiches.
No, you do. But guys, it is hard, and you can't force your will on somebody to do what you do.
it's difficult too when you're already lacking in other things other people can do, and food is kind of like your comfort thing. Like me, like there's a lot of things I can't do, but like I can eat food. It's hard to like not eat food, but I do good. I lost a lot of weight since last year. If you look at the podcast, I've lost a lot of weight since last year.
Yes,
I look completely different. Anyway, now that we got off this Richard Simmons, let's get on to the topic at hand. Are you ready now for the topic?
No, we were having some good back and forth. It's not about anything.
No. I'm saying, like, are you ready for the topic?
Of
I
course.
didn't say it was about anything. I said, are you ready for the topic this
See
week?
how boss she just comes back and she's trying
Yeah,
to
I'm
run
the boss.
things.
I do run
Oh
things.
my
Anyway, I'm a staticky mess again. Vito, this... Should I do that?
God. Okay. Might get ratings.
To you. Anyway, so what was the topic? You unzipped your shirt. My whole brain went blank because you're so hot. The topic. Heated debate, not between him and I, because we do everything together, as everybody knows. We fucking do. Yeah, we do. We do everything together. We go, and when I don't go, you're like, no, call me from the grill.
No, believe me, when I'm doing great things, I don't call you.
Oh, really? You think you're so funny. You are not funny. You are not funny.
Just look at my smile. I'm a handsome motherfucker, I tell you.
If I can hear one more person talk about your glowing smile, I'm going to end it all. Oh, my God.
All right, good. What's today's topic?
All right, today's topic is this. Should a husband and wife take vacations together or separately? Should you go on a vacation with your spouse, or should you take separate vacations with your spouse? Vito, I know 100% that you're going to choose separate vacations.
Yes.
I know 100% I'm going to pick vacations together.
Yes.
Tell me why you're a jerk and you're picking vacations separately.
Jerk,
yes,
right?
you are.
You know, when you go on vacation, now it's cool when you go on vacation with your wife or your significant other or, you know, your booty call. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you do some shit. You know what I mean? But
Oh, God.
there are times when you just need to deactivate and you need time to yourself to unwind with no phone calls, no chores, no have to do this, have to be together. You just want to be yourself sometimes and you just want some alone time. You want to go to the beach? Go lay out. You want to go to volleyball at 4 o'clock? Go. You want to go to happy hour? You want to go to dinner? You want to go do stuff? These are things you want to do. If you want to lay around, you know, by the pool all day and just admire the sights, you want to go on the beach and just sit there and tan, you want to go in the ocean, you want jet ski, you know, it's just you and doing what you want to do for a vacation. That's my view.
All right. Are you ready for my view? By the way, I was laughing because you were so specific about your time to play volleyball. 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
That was what made me giggle. 4 o'clock volleyball, like you're so specific. This is why it's okay to have like a getaway for a day or do something separately. But as far as like a vacation goes, I think that I would much rather take a vacation with my spouse, so I have somebody to share the memories of a great vacation with. Anybody can go to the beach for the day. I mean, anybody near the east or west coast can. Anybody can go to the beach for a day. Anybody can do those things for a day or two. But if you're going to go on a vacation, I always think of a vacation as kind of something a little more epic, because when I was a kid, we didn't take a lot of vacations. But when we did take those vacations, they were like Disney vacations or like a week at Hershey Park or something like that, right? So I remember the memories of the whole family being together and the, you know, husband and wife thing, or like, you know, this. I love those memories. When my kids were little, we all took vacations together, like with the kids. And I think it's great to have those memories where I can look at you and go, hey, remember the time that we went to Atlantic City and we had the crowd around us at the Batman machine and we were putting the coins in and we're drinking, and then we have that memory to share.
I'm with you. We did take some vacations. We like to go to the Tropicana in Atlantic City, and we did take some good cool vacations. We've been with Cape Mayors.
We've taken great vacation, and we like to do a lot of the same stuff. Like, we
Right.
like to take drives along the shore, playing the music and the convertible. Like, we like that.
We've had, if you look at our history, we've had some great road trips. We've had some great times. But there are times when, times get to you. You just say, I need to deactivate and I just need to be me,
But see, I don't kind of include that in a vacation. For me, that's a day or two away, is not a vacation. And maybe it's what is a vacation debate at the end of the whole thing. But I think you going down to the shore for a day or two is like, okay, Vito just needs to unwind. I'm going to hang out here and do whatever. Or like, I went home to see my family. When was that? October? I went home to see my family. I don't really think that is a vacation. I went home for like a purpose to see my nephews.
It was awesome.
And whatever. And you went, that time you went home to see your brother because he needed a babysitter. That was a long time ago. But still, I don't consider that a vacation.
It was 8 years ago.
Was it? No, 7, 6. How many years have we been married? I don't remember.
Almost 7 years. It was 8 years ago.
We've been married 7 years?
Almost.
How long have we been together? 12.
It's fucking scary.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I don't know.
I didn't even think, I was thinking it was more like 4 or 5.
No, babe. It was 8 years ago I did that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But you didn't go for a vacation though. You went to help your brother out. He needed a hand. You went.
No, I needed to think.
That's not what you told me when you went. Are your pants on fire? Liar, liar. Pants on fire?
No, I need to think.
Oh my God.
Guys, you know what it is too? It's like, you get up. When I used to go to the Jersey Shore, I used to go on vacation at the Jersey Shore, right? Coolest thing, right? Get up in the morning, go down the street, go to the gym, you come back. You're not in a rush. You go down to the beach, you hang out, come back, change, shower, get ready for happy hour, go do your thing, go to the nightclub. And it's like, you're just chilling for the weekend, Can you do it every day? No.
You'd be dead.
No, but I used to.
Well, you're not a normal human
I'm not
being.
normal, but when Big V gets club fever, watch out.
Now, those are great times, whatever, but you were single. And that was the thing. But now that you have a wife, then you have great memories. And we went to Vegas and we partied all week and we didn't sleep.
Yeah, but there's times when you just want to be yourself and you don't want to have to, you just want to just deactivate from life.
I don't know. I don't think that's a vacation. I think that's something different. I think a vacation is going away and making memories. And you think a vacation is deactivating, but I could deactivate anywhere. Watch, I'll do it right now.
Good. Show just went up. Good.
I'm reactivating. Show does not go up when I leave. It goes down. Proof. Proof is in the pudding that you can't eat. Proof.
You handsome son of a bitch.
Stop talking about the way you look. It sickens me.
Oh my God.
It sickens me. Oh, side note. You know how I have a thing for Yul Brynner, and I think it's because you look like Yul Brynner or whatever. So I put something up on Instagram about you being like Yul Brynner's twin. Guess who liked it? Yul Brynner's daughter.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I swear to God. Yul Brynner's daughter thinks she looks like Yul Brynner. I have a super hefty, heavy attraction to Yul Brynner. Even though
and you talk about the BIG getting some ass.
Yul Brynner's daughter, man. That's a good one.
I'm telling you, I got some ass.
Shout out to Victoria Brynner. Thanks for the props. Love your dad.
Let me tell you something. When you are up there with the major ass getters in the world, right?
Oh, don't turn it into that. Well, Yul Brynner was a major ass getter.
Yeah.
That dude got tons of ass.
There's Yul, there's Stallone, there's Big Vito, there's Sinatra, there's Elvis. We are ass getters. Okay?
I can't argue with that group of ass getters. But for me, that was a huge pop because I was like, that is my husband's twin.
No, really. To her, thank you very much for the compliment. I appreciate it. It's when you compare to a guy like that.
Beautiful man, that Yul Brynner. If you guys don't know who Yul Brynner is, watch The King and I or The 10 Commandments or The Magnificent Seven. Amazing actor.
And to think that
beautiful man.
I am there.
You're there. You are on the Yul Brynner list. You love it. See, I forgot to tell you what happened, and you were recording Getting Color, and I forgot to tell you. Oh, by the way,
Ass is rolling.
Look how happy you are about that.
Rolling.
That's not right. That's not right. But anyway, side note, you look like Yul Brynner. Okay. Anyway, aside from that, I think the vacation thing is memories. You think it's deactivating. We need you guys to decide this because this does come up every once in a while. But we really don't vacation without each other. Like we plan trips. No. We plan trips together.
Yeah, guys, I got to tell you something. Okay, and this is just me. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a family man. I'm a husband. I'm a fucking good husband.
I think so.
Okay, but when you cook and you clean and you work and you shop and you laundry and your errands and pharmacy and there's times when you just need to get the fuck away. You need that time. I have 2 hours to myself all day. I go to the gym, and believe me, I have been working my ass off. I've put in. After the gym, where do I go? I go to the pool. I tan. I lay in my one corner. Everybody watches me. At one corner, I flip every 15 minutes and under the water so you can tan. I come home. Do I go out with the guys at all? No. Do I go to the country club once in a while or once a week? I try to, just to get out and socialize a little bit. Yes. Do I go by myself? Yes. Right. But it's not because, I'm trying to be away. I just need some time to be me.
But I don't crowd you either. I'd say go.
If I was, I was playing softball, right? Softball was closed down. And then the cold weather. So I don't play in the cold. I can't handle cold. And if your body goes out there and you're cold, you just it's not a good thing. You know what I mean? That's why I still buried myself in the gym. But burying myself in the gym gives me my time. I need time for myself. I can't 2 hours a day, just 24 hours in a day. I need 2 hours. The rest of the 22 hours the world can have, but Vito needs his time. Now, I've been saying that for a long time, and it's the truth.
And I don't crowd you. I don't crowd you. I let you have your time.
No, and guys, that's just the way it is for me. And if I can get away to go to the beach, or if I can get away to just be by myself, and this is not about going to party and hoot and holler, get drunk. This is just.
He doesn't really do that. He may have used to do it, but not get drunk ever. But he used to party.
I used to be one of the biggest parties and good time people around. But you talk about trying to go out and do this and do that. And, like when I was single and I used to see all the married guys, I told my wife these stories. And you see all the married guys out, they're taking the wedding ring off, they're trying to score some bitches. So I'll give you a story. Score some bitches. Oh, I will give you a story that is true blue. This happened. When I used to hang out at the bistro, and I was single. Okay. One night I'm in the bistro. This blonde, she was beautiful. I told you this. I told you the story.
Yeah, I think I recall.
Okay. She was a 10 of 10, the best looking thing in the place. She comes up to me. She rolled up on me, and I was like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? And she was ready to do her thing. Her girlfriend intercept, cop blocked, took away. She's married. I don't think you want to deal with this. So I was like, okay, nice meeting you. I was polite. I was a gentleman, right? So the next week comes, and I'm at the bar. So I see one of my boys. Vito, I wish I was you. I said, why do you wish you were me? He said, fucking married being sucks. And, I just want to go. I want to hang out with some chicks, pick up some hoes, go in my car, do something, come back in, and live your lifestyle. I said, yeah. I said, my life could be that cool. I said, but it sucks because, I don't go home to anybody, right? So the blonde from last week comes up, and she's looking at me, and she's got eyes, and I just looked at her, and I was like, oh, hello, how are you? And all of a sudden, she goes, what the fuck do you want? And I just looked. They start fighting. Vito, do me a favor. He was a wise guy. Vito, do me a favor. Go dance with my fucking wife before I fucking break her. And I just was like,
The blonde was his
wife.
wife. Oh my God.
So I was like, oh my God. So she pulls me by my hand. I had no choice. I didn't meet her before. I played stupid. Get on the dance floor. It was a fast song, but we danced closer than close.
Little dirty dancing action.
My husband said, you have to dance with me now. She was one of those.
Oh God.
So she's dancing. I'm dancing with her. I mean, she felt good and everything. And let me tell you something. She was fine. She was. When she tried to stick her tongue in my mouth, I said, you are absolutely out of your fucking mind. I said, you realize what you're doing? She goes, I don't give a shit. Fuck him. He said to dance with me. I said, dance with you? Now I'm going back over there. I go back over to him and I say, can I ask you a question? He goes, yeah. I said, your wife. I said, she's the hottest thing in this fucking place. All the rest of these women, they fucking don't compare. So what the fuck's wrong? She goes, she's paying her best. And she fuck this. I said, bro, you forgot how to work the fucking controls because she's game. You just don't know. He looked at me. He says, you think? I said, I'm telling you, she's game.
You knew from experience. Oh, scum.
So, needless to say, I seen her a couple times afterwards. She said, you know, my husband said you have to dance with me. So she grabbed me in front of everybody and pulled me on the dance floor. And I'm like, oh my God, this is bad. Because if she would have tried to kiss me or do something in front of the people, she did not care. That would have been like, it would have been tough. You know what I mean?
Have you always been like
chick magnet?
Yeah. Can we tell about what we just told Big Ray about?
Yeah.
This should have been the real vote, but Vito said we weren't allowed to vote about it. Vito said we weren't allowed to vote about this topic. So, guys, let me real quick pitch this in and then we'll tell the story. Guys, if you want to vote on the topic, whether you should take a vacation by yourself or with your spouse, make sure you go over to Twitter. Go to Magic Capital T Speller. That's me. I'll have the poll up Monday where you can vote. You got 5 days to vote. And then next week's show, we will tell you who the winner is and see if you guys are on the winning team or on Vito's team. Now let's tell the story. Look, you didn't even say anything and I took a shot at you. So we live in this community where there is a lot of ladies, and some of these ladies have husbands. Some of them don't have husbands. Some of them's husbands don't come down to Florida with them, and they come here and they get a little crazy. And we've discussed some of the people we've met here and some of the things they do and things like that. Well, this one literally tops the cake.
Well, they do watch the show, so just be polite.
I'm being polite.
They do watch the show.
Okay, I'm being polite. Apparently, there was a birthday party, and it was an Italian stallion themed party. And guess whose Playgirl picture showed up on this lady's cake? This guy. And they made a body pillow. That's the worst thing I ever heard. A body pillow with his picture on it so she could snuggle with it. There were pictures of him hanging up. She literally had a big Vito nudie party with the picture was the picture of him like JCPenney's catalog with his butt sticking out. Now, I was like, that's not cool. But Vito was like, man, that's the best thing I ever heard of. Send me pics. And I was like,
but to be perfectly honest, right? My wife knows because I explained it to her. This has happened my whole life. My brother confirmed this. There's nothing to be alarmed about. It is very flattering.
No, I'm not alarmed.
Okay. It is very flattering that women find me utterly attractive. I appreciate it. It's a great compliment. I always take it as a compliment, and I'm always a gentleman about it. Correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So it was very cool, and thank you. I appreciate it.
But this is a putting over your good look show from beginning to end. First the Yule Brenner, now the cake, and man,
Yule wasn't on a cake.
Oh, that I want a Yul Brenner birthday party with a picture of Yul on a cake. Why is it I'm always attracted to like people that look like you and that aren't here anymore? I don't really understand my
We
way
got
of
a
thinking.
half hour in.
We do. So, guys, there's a cake out there with Big Vito's butt on it.
Exactly.
You should know that to carry that on for the rest of your week. So, guys, make sure you head over to patreon.com/the Big Vito brand. That is the new home of the craziest Big Vito events. So go over there. New shows coming on February 1st, 2021, baby. So it's 2121. That way you guys can't forget it. Go over. You could subscribe now. There's different tiers. Anything helps out. Remember, everything from the Big Vito brand goes to the Big Vito brand. And we want to thank Hameen Media. We have a deal with Hameen Media, Big Ray, Ben Hameen. So we're going to start working with Hameen Media, which is a great thing. Very excited about that. Also, make sure you subscribe to our Twitch channel. Everything, by the way, guys, is at thebigvitobrand.com.
And as a special bonus on one of the tiers for Patreon, we are going to have a sexy pick of the week.
Oh, God.
Right? And if we get enough,
him, not me.
So if we get enough sexy picks of the week, we were talking about having a Big Vito calendar.
We were going to call it a Vito for all seasons.
Vito for all seasons. So if you'd like to see a Vito for all seasons and you join the tiers, you'll get your sexy picture of the week.
We're also going to have other things on there, guys.
No, we're having just that.
We're going to have shows. We're going to have video from our road trips. We're eventually going to do a tier where we're even going to do a Disney meetup with everybody. We're going to have phone calls from Big Vito and Noel if you request it, which I don't know why you would, but if you wanted to, I'll talk to you. And then there'll be other stuff coming in the future. There's going to be a Noel show. There's going to be an interview show with Vito and some of his friends. So, guys, you want to make sure you check out that Patreon. Still going to have stuff on Twitch. Make sure you check out the Twitch. All social media is at the Big Vito brand. And I think that's it, Vito, for this week.
All right.
So make sure you vote and get back here next week and have a safe week. Have a happy week. Make good choices.
That's it. And happy birthday, Vinny Roo. Peace
Bye-bye.
out.